Teachers, it's time to reignite your imagination and reconnect with your own creativity. Think back to a time when you last used your imagination in a truly authentic way. A time when you used these ideas to create something new and exciting. For many of you, the last time where you allowed your imagination and creativity to flow freely was in childhood. Now think about your class and your students. Do you provide them with opportunities to use their imaginations and express themselves creatively? Do they inspire you to think and act creatively? In February 2016, I travelled to Battambang in Cambodia as a volunteer teacher. I worked with and taught grade 5 and 6 students over 3 weeks. This was an eye-opening experience and has taught me the importance of creativity and imagination in the classroom. Imagine coming to school on a 35-degree day. Your classroom is a small tin shed, no larger than an average garden shed. You share your classroom with 40 classmates and are required to rote learn for 2 hours. This is the reality for these students. These students were used to copying down line after line from the blackboard and responding in unison to their teacher's questions. This approach was not only disengaging, but it was having a detrimental effect on their natural creative instincts. Children are imaginative by nature, and it is our responsibility as educators to ensure our students never lose their creative passions. Over the 3 weeks, we introduced these students to creative and imaginative learning practices. In addition to English lessons, we ran design, music, sport, and art workshops every afternoon. Lessons were collaborative and planned to meet a diverse range of learning styles. Students engaged with content through outdoor and indoor play, music and dance, hands-on group work, and arts and crafts. This experience challenged me as a future teacher to think outside the box and develop engaging and enriching educational experiences. I too was forced to use my imagination and plan creatively. Overall, class attendance and participation increased, and students came to school engaged and excited to learn. We often believe the only forms of creative expression are the ideas and innovations that have a dramatic and lasting impact, the ideas that can change the world. However, we need to remember how important our everyday expressions of creativity are. Little C ideas and actions occur every single day. We can see it occurring in our students all the time. Children never fail to amaze adults as they find new ways of doing the same task. Visualize and construct unique views and ideas and work together to create brand new games, stories, and imaginative adventures. You too can harness your little C. Think and plan in ways that will inspire your students' imagination and expand their creativity. As teachers, it is necessary to look at creative education as a multidimensional approach. We must understand how to teach creatively and to teach for creativity. When implementing creative teaching practices into the classroom, it is paramount to utilize our own imagination. As children use their imaginations constantly throughout the day, we adults must relearn and practice this skill. When teaching for creativity, we must trust in our own creative and imaginative abilities. Students' imagination and creativity will flourish in an environment where teachers utilize and express their own creativity through the planning and teaching of innovative inquiry-based lessons. Creative teachers are effective teachers. Creative teachers know when to scaffold and model ideas and concepts to their students, whilst remaining aware of the need for self-directed learning and the gradual release of teacher responsibility. Creative teachers set tasks for their students which promote the functional use of imagination, empowering their students to think beyond the norm, challenge what they see and hear, and come to their own conclusions. Savage and Martin outline a number of considerations for teachers when planning to teach creatively. We must encourage students to expand upon their understanding and challenge the world around them. Inspire students to utilize their own imagination and creativity when tackling new problems. Set high expectations for our students. Children are incredibly perceptive, and when given the chance, they will strive to achieve far beyond yours and their own expectations. Plan and teach lessons flexibly with flexibility and balance. Students need time to actively engage with their own creativity and negotiate with different ideas and ways of solving a problem. Never stop learning. Endeavor to expand your knowledge of content. Become an expert. Explore the different ways in which children learn and express themselves and plan to their needs. Finally, inspire your children. Teach them that their imagination and creativity are powerful tools within and beyond the classroom. Creativity occurs in all areas of learning. Teachers, it's time to reignite your imagination and reconnect with your own creativity, not only for your benefit, but for the lasting impact it will have on your students.